Hello everyone, that's how I do my homework of section 1.2, solve linear system 2, page 25, question 37 to 45 odd questions. It is asked us to write a linear system as an augmented matrix and convert augmented matrix to reduced echelon form and find a solution for the linear system. So first step, we write as a augmented matrix, so which is 1 and 1 and 1, 4, 3 and 2. So we have a leading one and also can be as a pivot as well. Now we're using as a pivot, we're going to knock out the 4. What we can do is row 2 minus 4 row 1, and now we have 1 1 1 and 4 minus 4 equals 0, 3 minus 4 is negative 1, 2 minus 4 is negative 2, and now we have we need to find the second leading one, which is row 2. We can change to negate 1, so row 2 times negative 1, and we have 1 1 1 0 1 2, and now we need to use this one as a pivot point and knock out row 1. So we have row 1 minus row 2, and then we will get 1 0 negative 1 0 1 2. Okay, we get a reduced echelon form. Now we just need to write our as this one is x, this is y, 1x, it means x equals negative 1 and y equals 2. So we can plug in to see if it's right, negative 1 and 2. Negative 1 plus 2. Okay, let's move on to question 39. We have 3 equations, 3 variable. Let's write to augmented matrix, which is 3, 3, negative 3, 0, 3, 4, negative 1, negative 3, 3, negative 2, negative 2, 0, negative 2. So we'll try to find the first row as a leading one and then get a pivot point. So what we can do is row 1 times 1/3, which leads to 1, negative 1, 0, 1. And second row, third row. Now we're using this as a pivot point to knock out the column 1. What we can do is row 2 minus 4 row 1 and row 3 plus 2 row 1. What we got is 1, negative 1, 0, 1, 4 minus 4, 0, negative 1 minus 4 times negative 1 is negative 1 plus 4 is 3, negative 3 minus 0 is negative 3, and 3 minus 4 is negative 1, and row 3 plus 2 row 1 is negative 2 plus 2 times row 1 times 1, which is 0, and negative 2 plus 2 times negative 1 is negative 2 minus 2 is negative 4, and 0, which is 0. Negative 2 plus 2 is 0. Now we need to find another leading one, which is the second row. We can do is row 2 times 1/3. We have 1, negative 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, negative 1, and negative 1 over 3, 0, negative 4, 0, 0. Okay, we using this as a pivot point to knock out second column. We can do is row 1 plus row 2 and row 3 plus 4 row 2. Row 1 plus row 2, 1, 0, negative 1, 1 minus 1/3 is 2/3. Second row doesn't change. And row 3 plus 4 of row 2, 0, -4 plus 4, 0, 0, plus 4 of -1 is -4, and 0 plus 4 of -1/3 is -4/3. And now we need to third row isolating, which I can do is row 3 times -1/4. What we have is 1, 0, -1, 2/3, 0, 1, -1, row 3, 0, 0, 1, and 1/3. Okay, very close. Now we have using this as a pivot point. What we can do is row 1 plus row 3 and row 2 plus row 3. We have 1, 0, 0, 1, and 0, 1, 0, 0, and this is 0, 0, 1, 1/3. Okay, we have reduced echelon form, and we can have is x, y, z. So x equals 1, which is here, y equals 0, and z equals 1/3. Okay, let's move on to question 41. We have three linear system with 3 variable, and we try to write augmented matrix form. It's 1, 2, 2, 1, 1, and 2, 3, 2, 0, and 1, 1, 1, 2. We have the first row have a pivot point already, and we need to do is right now is row 2 and row 3. Row 2 minus 2, row 1, and row 3 minus row 1. What we have is row 1 doesn't change. 2, 1, 1. 2 minus 2, 0. 3 minus 2 times 2 is -1. 2 minus 2, 0. And 0 minus 2 is -2. And now we have row 3 minus row 1. 1 minus 1, 0. 1 minus 2, -1. 1 minus 1, 0. 2 minus 1 is 1. And now we need to another pivot point. For row 2, we can negate row 2 times -1. We have 1, 2, 1, 1, 0, 1, 0, 2, and 0, -1, 0, 1. Okay. We're using this as a pivot point right now. We can row 1 minus 2, row 2, row 3, plus row 2. We have row 1 minus 2, row 2. We have 1, 0, 1, 1 minus 4, -3, and row 2 doesn't change. 0, 1, 0, 2. Row 3 we have plus 0, 0, 0, 3. Okay, we have to reduce echelon form, and we can notice in the 3 row that's all 0 for here. So it means z can be any variable, and let's say we have x plus z. Let's say z equals r, which is belong like can be any real number. We say it's r. X plus r equals -3, and y equals 2 always, and z just be any variable. Let's belong to r. Let's say I have this one right now. So x equals -3 minus r. Okay. So this depends on the z we can find. Depends on z we can find x. Let's say make a try. So we get y equals 2, right? Always equals 2. And z, let's say if we can get equals 1, and x equals -3 minus 1, which is -4. Let's see we can get correct answer. So -4 to 1. let's plug into row 3, -4 plus 2 plus 1, which is -2 plus 1 is -1. It does conflict with row 3. Let's say we can find row 2 and row 1 is consistent. So 2 times -4 plus 3 times y is 2 and plus 2 plus times 1, which is -a plus 6 plus 2, which is 0. It is consistent with second row. Let's take the first row, -4 plus 2 times 2 plus 1. So we have 1, which is consistent with row 1. So what's wrong here? Let's see if we can find what's going on. Let's wipe out this. It conflicts to our answer. So when we try to find any relation, so let's say we have this is row 1 and row 2, and we can find row 2 minus row 1. It looks like row 3, right? So 2x plus 3y plus 2z equals 0, and x plus 2y plus z equals 1. Let's minus this one, right? Equation minus. So let's say x plus y plus z equals -1. Oh, we get a 3 variable, but it's contract with row 3, so we get an inconsistent answer. So this is inconsistent. We don't have. Okay, let's move to question 43. We have 2 equations, 3 variable. There's no way we can find all corresponding number by the reduced echelon form because we don't have the third equation to establish the third variable. So let's write it as an augmented matrix form. We have 3, 2, 3, -3, 1, 2, -1, -2. Okay. We have this row 1 and row 2 just change. We have 1, 2, -1, -2, 3, 2, 3, -3, and we have a leading one as a pivot point. Now we can do is row 2 minus 3, row 1, have 1, 2, -1, -2, 3 minus 3, 0, 2 minus 3 times 2 is -4, and 3 minus -3 times minus 3 times -1, which is 3 minus 3 times -1, so 3 plus 3 is 6, and we have so -3 minus 3 times -2 is -3 plus 6 is 3. Okay, now we have this. We need to find another leading one, so we can do is row 2 times -1/4. So we have 1, 2, -1, -2, 0, 1, 6 times -1/4, which is 6 over 4, and the 3 over 2 negative. And we have row 2 times -1/4, okay? 3 times -1/4, each is -3/4. Okay, let's put on the side, and we have another leading one as a pivot point. We can do is knock out to the row 1. So row 1 minus 2, row 2, we have 1, 0, -1 minus 2 of -3 over 2, which is -1 plus 3 is 2, and row 1, -2 minus 2 times -3 over 4, 2, so -2 plus 3 over 2, which is -half, and row 2 just copy 0, 1, and we are reduced echelon form. We cannot further reduce since we don't have the row. Now we can say let the x3 belong to, and it's an element of real number, so x1 plus, let's say, just equals r, so 2r equals negative half. And also we have x2 minus 3 over 2r equals negative 3 over 4. And now we move to the right, so negative x1 equals negative half minus 2r. And also x2 equals negative 3 over 4 plus 3 over 2r. That's what we got. And we won't like establish the relationship, but we will try. That won't be a conflict because it won't be inconsistent because we only have 2 rows, but we have 3. Okay, let's move on to question 45. We have 3 equation for variable. Let's write to the augmented matrix form, which is negative 1, 0, 3, 1, 2, and 2, 3, negative 3, 1, 2, 2, negative 2, negative 2, negative 1, and negative 2. So this one, it won't be have say the all answers since we don't have enough equation. So let's say we need to leading one, which is row 1 times negative 1. What we got is 1, 0, negative 3, negative 1, negative 2, and 2, 3, negative 3, 1, 2, 2, negative 2, negative 2, negative 1, negative 2. Okay. Now we have a pivot point. Now what we can do is row 2 minus 2, row 1, row 3 minus 2, row 1 as well. Now we can get 1, 0, negative 3, negative 1, negative 2, 0, 3, negative 3 minus 2, row 1, 2 times negative 3, which negative 3 plus 6 is 3. 1 minus 2 times negative 1 is 1 plus 2, which is 3 as well. And 2 minus 2 times negative 2, which is 2 plus 4 is 6. Okay. Now we have row 3 minus 2, row 1, 0, negative 2 minus 2 times negative 3 is negative 2 plus 6 is 4. And this is negative 1, negative 2 minus 2 times negative 2, which is 2. We need to find another pivot point. We can choose this one. Just row 2 times 1/3. We have 1, 0, negative 3, negative 1, negative 2, 0, 1, 1, 1, 2, 0, negative 2, 4, 1, 2. Now we have pivot point. Now we need to knock out second column, which is row 3 plus 2, row 2, which is 1, 0, negative 3, negative 1, negative 2, and row 2 doesn't change, 0, 1, 1, 2, and 0, 0, 4 plus 2, 6, 1 plus 2, 3, 2 plus 4, 6. Now we have 2 pivot point, and we need to the third pivot point leading 1, so we should get just row 3 times 1, 6. We have 1, 0, negative 3, negative 1, negative 2, 0, 1, 1, 1, 2, 0, 0, 1, half, and 1. Now we need to knock out that column. We can do is row 1 plus 3, row 3, row 2 minus row 3. We got 1 plus 3, row 3, 1, 0, 0, negative 1 plus 3 over 2, which is half, and negative 2 plus 3 is 1, and row 2 plus minus row 3 is 0, 1, 0, half 1, and 0, 0, 1, half 1. Okay, we get the reduced echelon form, and we can now choose moving further. So we have, let's say, x4 is an element of real number. Let's say x4 equals r. We have x1 plus half r equals 1, x2 plus half r equals 1 as well, and x3 plus half r equals 1. We can move those to this side. We have x1 equals 1 minus half r, x2 equals 1 minus half r, and x3 as well